What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Citadel Forged with Fire. I decided to take a little bit of a break from Destiny 2, only because of the glitch that is currently going on. For those of you that don't know, when you're crafting a weapon, you can put different mods on it that you should not be able to. Bungie is aware of it; they're trying to fix it, but at the moment, it does have the PvP and everything like that all messed up because people are being silly with it, and they are basically putting shotgun mods on like auto rifles and stuff, and it's making them way overpowered. So there's no point in doing the video that I wanted to do, which was going to be a Gambit video and a Crucible video with you guys. So that's why we're back on here, but I will eventually get back into that game. I did not buy the DLCs to not play them. So I'm not sure when we'll be back on that. It just depends on how long they'll actually get it fixed. So I know I said I wasn't going to be growing anything else. I'm currently growing frostwood. I don't remember what for. I needed it for something, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna need a lot more of that. So I went ahead and I did more frostwood. I believe this whole thing here is frostwood. No, I take that back. Some of it is... What is some of it? I don't know. It's two different plants in here. And I don't think there's a way to check. Is if I hit square there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's not really a way to check. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm just growing more stuff in here. Doesn't really matter. This is just going to be a short video anyway, guys. The main thing I want to talk about just real quick, I believe I've gotten 2 more levels since the last time you guys have seen me on here. If you take a look at these stairs right here, they look a bit different. These are actually the Ornate stairs. I have been working a little bit to get Ornate because I did have Snapdragon growing here earlier. And I was able to pull more of that out. So we also did more of the tiles down here on the ground. You can see that they are actual ornate tiles here. I'm mainly going on along the outside first just to get where I had stuff built. So like I had to destroy this, put down the ornate, and then put this back. But we're going to try to make this video a little more fun than usual because I know I'm not the most exciting person on YouTube. So for those of you who have been sticking around, thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. I'm working on my personality, guys. We're going to try to be a fun person from now on. That's probably not going to happen, though. So let's see how many chests we got here. There's 4 there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, and we won't count this one over here. This one is basically, I put it here because it's next to the deconstructor. So anytime I grab random stuff out of a chest or something, I want to deconstruct it, I'm just going to throw it in here if I don't really have the time to like break stuff down or whatever. And I also didn't realize that I still had this stuff on me. I also did finally get a flight thing here that has 2 things on it. I was still trying to work on the ring, which still only has 1, which is fine for now. But I am happy that I got the flight cost reduction, even if it is only by 4, and then we got our mana a little higher. I think it was like somewhere around 39 or something like that. So it's literally just a tiny bit higher. But that is why I had the Lucky Rabbit's Foot on, and I have the Demonic Eyes on me, is because I was crafting some of these, and then obviously I had to recraft some of this other stuff. So, like I said, just going to be a quick short video. So these 14 chests here. I just want to go over how I organize things. Now, first of all, I want to let you know that however you decide to organize, do whatever works for you. I have a certain way that I organize things in my mind based on what they're used for. So, like, and I won't really describe it right now. You'll see what we're talking about when we go through here. I just want to see how many of you guys are actually, like, think similar, you know what I'm talking about. Think similarly to me. And then real quick, also just real quick, I did put these mana nodes down. So I have, I think it's 5. I have 3 on this side. So 1 there, 1 here, and 1 at the end. And then I have 1 there and 1 here in the middle. And then I don't have 1 back there because this mana thing here actually picks up that. But if I'm doing this right, because I've never used a mana nodes, not going to lie, I think it just has to overlap with this, and whatever this is putting out, it will feed to each one of these because they're all overlapping each other. I believe that's how it works. I really hope it does. If not, then I'm screwing this all up, and I made those for nothing. So, Let's find out how many of you guys actually think the way I do. Now, keep in mind, some of this stuff may be related to the game, not necessarily what's just going on in your mind. So first things first, we're just going to go, well, I mean, this is basically the only thing we are going to be doing. We're going to take these 14 chests, and you guys can see that I did name them. So you're going to try to figure out what is in each one of these chests just based off of what I did name them. There is an oddball in here, which is this one here. We won't guess that one. You can if you want, but that one basically obviously just has miscellaneous stuff, which I was going to actually name this one Dump. That way, if I have, there's none on the map right now. That way, if I have like a wild mutant appear or something like that, or yeah, that's what it's called, a wild mutant. Anyway, if they appear, I can go over there, I can kill them, grab their stuff, come back here, dump it into this chest, and then go and kill the next one. Because normally when they start appearing, it'll be like 5 in a row or 3 in a row, something to that effect. So you kind of have to be quick, and normally looting one of those guys will automatically fill up your inventory, even with the inventory that we have being at, what is that, 500 still? Yeah. So you will fill up your inventory. But that's why I was going to name this one Dump, just so I can dump everything in there. And then if you notice, this is an opulent cabinet, where these are just the regular storage cabinets. These ones hold a weight of 1,000. These ones hold weight of 2,500. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. So what all do you think is in this essence one? Do you think it's just essences by itself? Do you think that I threw some other stuff in there with it? Something that maybe goes with essence? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Maybe something in the game that might go with essence and casting spells? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Alright, so the way that we're going to do this is you'll just count, like I said, there's 14 here. We're only going to go off of 13 of them, though, because we're not going to count this one. But what I want you guys to do is I'm going to open these chests after we talk about them. And you'll just let me know down in the comments section how many out of the 13 you got right. If it was like 1 out of 13 or 13 out of 13, or if you didn't get any of them, because we totally think opposite. No wrong or right answers. It's just something to be a little bit more interactive and let you guys have some fun in the chat and be like, man, you're stupid for putting that in that chest. You know, whatever. All right, so hopefully you have your essence cabinet thing recorded here. We're going to open it right now and see what's in there. Haha, I got you guys. It's just essences. Even though I was doing the hint, hint, wink, wink. So yeah, I only did essences in this one. I was going to actually do more stuff, but then I seen that the essences are only 166. Like even with all of the essences I have, and I have quite a bit. So they only weigh 166 out of the 1,000, so I went ahead and left that there. I also, if you guys remember the last time, I also had chests back here, which I broke all of those down because I was able to fit everything in these. Obviously the lighter stuff I have on this side, heavier stuff I have on that side, just because those take more weight, or can hold more weight. Alright, so farming. Farming, what do you guys think is in the farming one? Is it the stuff that is out here? Is it these plants? Is it these sprinkler things? Is it maybe one of these? What do you guys think I have in the farming? Huh? Huh? I mean, obviously if this is one of the first videos you're catching, you're not going to know what all the farming includes. Do you guys think that I have stuff that that is just in general to plants? So like, you guys think I have tree stuff in there? So all this stuff I'm getting here, you think I might have that in there? Huh? Huh? Alright, go ahead and record your answers there. And I will open this up. Now these are going to be a little more specific on some of these, because there is, or there can be, I don't want to say is, because, you know, it might not be the same. There can be multiple types of items in here. If you feel like you got it right, I trust you guys. Put it in the chat. Let me know if you got this one right. So for the farming, boom, this is what we got. So we got plants. We got all kinds of plants in here. On top of the plants, we have seeds. We also have seeds in here. I did count the mushroom spores as seeds because that's how you grow the mushrooms. So those are going to be counted as seeds. But we have seeds, we have plants, and then I have 2 oddballs in here, which you guys probably would not have guessed, but you might have, especially if you've played the game before. So I have mulch, which is basically fertilizer for the farming plots. And then I also have this fertilizer, which is the liquid fertilizer, which is green stuff that you actually put into the the stuff that was out there, the sprinkler systems that were out front. Right. So let me know how many of you guys got that one right. So far, we're at number 2. We're moving on to 3. Now this one says dies. That should be very obvious, guys. Very obvious. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Am I fooling you guys again? Do you know what's in there? It's literally just dies, guys. I literally just have dies in here. There's nothing else in here. The only thing that throws me off sometimes is some of the red dyes and the blue dyes and even the purple dyes. They look like actual potions because the health ones are red, the mana ones are blue, and then you have vitality ones that are purple, which you guys will see those in a bit. Well, probably not the purple ones because I don't think I have any vitality potions. But it's only dyes in here, guys. So that one should have been an easy one, unless you thought that I was going to trick you guys or something like that. But let me know how many people got that one right. Chest number 4, we got food. What do you think is in here, guys? Now, I will say this one is... well, no, you know what? I won't say this one's tricky. I was going to say it's tricky, but there's other items that should probably go in here that I did not put in here. You guys will see why in just a bit. So what do you guys think I have in the food? I'm not going to lie to you guys at all. I'm not trying to trick you. This one is pretty straightforward. So what do you guys think I have in there? Just think of a couple items that you guys have seen in the game. List them off the top of your head. If you get those, and you'll probably get everything else. So let's open it up. It is just food items. So anything you can eat or drink. There is a couple of extra things in here that that you may not have thought of because they are ingredients, but they are basically food as well. So we have salt, we have flour, sugar, and butter. Those ones you probably did not know that they were in there, but you might have. You might have. The eggs, it's kind of an oddball, but they are eggs, so that's why they're in here. And then I also threw this one in here because it's a butter mead. Most of the liquids I don't normally keep anyway. You don't normally get too many of the liquids. But yeah, it's just basically food in here. So if you said food items, we'll go ahead and count that one as you being correct. So mark that one down for you guys. And then this here, I had a chest here originally, but I was like, you know what? Every 5 chests, I'm going to break it so that if I need to build something on this back wall and I just need to come through here, I don't have to walk around this entire wall. But then after I broke this one down and I realized the next 5 would be this one, I was like, oh man, I don't want to break an opulent cabinet. Actually, that is why I need the frostwood that I'm growing out there. It does require frostwood to build these opulent cabinets. For one opulent cabinet, I think it's 40 frostwood, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's why I'm growing so much of it out there from each one of these little plots. So not the whole plot, literally just this corner here. That should give me 3 frostwood. So that'll be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I should be getting 18 frostwood per full plot here. So it's going to be tons of frostwood that we're going to end up getting. All right, next one. This one. So quest shards. This one, I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is 2 separate words there. It does not let me put a word and then a space and then another word. So quest and shards, those are 2 separate words. That's why if you notice, all of these other ones are in full capital letters. And this one I did a bit different. I did the first letter, a capital letter, and then everything else lowercase. And then where the S is, that's capitalized because that is the start of the second word there. But that was the best way for me to do it. Now, if you don't know anything about the game or you're not too familiar with the game, this one, not going to lie, is going to be a hard one for you guys. Quest shards. So you're probably thinking, oh, they're quest shards. That's not what it is. So I do have quest items in here, and then I also have shards. So let me explain. If you open this bad boy up, anything that says like that one, that it's a quest item, I have them in here. This one we have actually already used. Oh, I didn't mean to put it over there. I was hoping I could just actually just move it like I was going to put it down here somewhere. Anyway, so this first item here we've already used. The rest of these I don't think we have. And I found them, so I went ahead and put them in here. And then these shards are actually used for different things around the map. I don't even know where I got some of these from, like that Dracul heart. No idea. Probably from one of the mutants. But if you look around the map, you'll have, they look like mutants, this big red thing here with the horns. It says Dragonheart's Crypt. So these crypts that are around the map, there's one here. Thought there was another one down here somewhere, but maybe not. There's one over here, one here, and one here. These are all basically dungeons that you can go into, but in order for you to go into them, you do need so many shards to be able to get into those. So that's what the shards are. That's why I have them in here, because I don't want to end up using them. They do have really good stats if you end up putting them in your spells. So like you can see that one there does 20% spell energy to a crafted spell. I'm not going to use it for that because I want to use it to be able to do like a boss fight or something like that. So that's why they're in here. Next one, pots. If you guys have played any type of D&D games or MMOs, you guys probably know what's in this one. If not, you're like, oh, there's pots in there. Like pots and pans. That's not what it is, guys. So if we open this one up, you can see here it is potions. Pots is short for potions, for those of you that don't know. So these are the different levels of them. The last time I was making these and these, I think those are the highest ones I currently have. Yeah, because that one's a 500. So those are both 600. Yeah, so these two are the highest ones I have. I was making those in the cauldron over there, both of the cauldrons, just so that when we do get into boss fights, I will have higher level healing. For the potions that are right below where my cursor's at right now, you can see I have 6 mana potions and 4 health potions. If I go in here, you can see it probably a little bit better. Well, I mean, it's about the same. Right under where it says wait, it's my L2 and my R2 button. Or sorry, L1 and L1 and R1. So L1's the mana, R1's the health. These ones both only do 50. I'm just trying to get rid of the low level ones. But yeah, so it's just potions in this one. Once again, put it in chat. Let me know how many you guys have so far. Obviously, you don't have to be like, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one. You can just do, like I said at the very end, like, I got 9 out of 13, or, you know, I got 0 because your way of putting stuff away makes no sense. You know, tell me whatever. But just trying to make it a little more fun for you guys here. All right, and then we have crafted. Now, this one I had originally in a previous video. I had one called Crafted. You guys can definitely, if you guys have watched the previous videos, or if you want to, you know, you can go back and watch my other videos. No pressure, no pressure, shameless plug. But yeah, you can go back and watch the other videos. You'll see the crafted chest. You'll know exactly what's in here. Well, I don't want to say exactly, but I'll count it because of what I just told you guys. So if you guys go back and watch the other one, it is basically the same thing. So in the crafted one here, if you open it up, it is items that I personally have crafted. So I did craft the Dark Flight. I crafted this necklace, which I'll explain the necklace in a minute. And then I did do the saddle. Normally, this is why I said that it's kind of a bit different, because normally I would actually have these trash items in there too, the ones that I would break down. But I didn't want to need to dig through it every time. So this one is basically going to be probably a spillover one, because it's only 17 weight out of 1,000. So if anything starts getting like too heavy in the chests they're currently in, I'll probably use this as a spillover and start putting the extra stuff in here. Hopefully we don't run into that. I think I have it worked out for the most part, but we'll see what happens. All right, and then this one is listed as cloths. This one is also in my previous videos. If you guys have seen the previous videos, you'll know it's in here. I just want to speed up a little bit because I don't want to make this video too long. So let's go ahead and open up the cloths one. You guys can see here, I do have all of the cloths, and then I also have fur and hide. Now, I can't remember, I'll be honest with you guys, I cannot remember if I also had the skeleton bones in here. I think in the previous one I did. So let's not count the skeleton bones, because I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to trick you or anything like that. So let's not count skeleton bones. If you guessed at least cloth and the hides, then yes, you are right. I will take that one as a right answer. All right, and then we got this one here, miscellaneous. This is the one I was talking about that we're not really going to do, but I'll at least show you what's in here, and you'll understand what I meant by stuff that should have went in the food one here. So if we look in the miscellaneous one, it's all kinds of different things that are in here. Which is why I called it miscellaneous, just because, I mean, we have unicorn blood, we have dendritic cells, we have phoenix feathers, we have normal feathers, I have ores. I have the bones. So just a whole bunch of random stuff in here. Now, what I was talking about with the food is this here. Phoenix eggs. Now, Phoenix eggs are a more powerful item for crafting than they are to eat for food. That is why I put them in here, and I did not put them with the food. But that is the main thing that I was talking about with something that should have went in the food that didn't. And then let me throw these extra things in here real quick. I think that's it. Also, let me go back to crafted. We'll put our rabbit's foot back. There we go. All right. And then moving on to the next one. So this one didn't count. I mean, if you guys wanted to and you guess it, let me know. Hey, man, I got 14 out of 14 because I'm awesome. I'm sure all of you guys are going to guess every single thing correctly. I love it. All right, so this one is listed as marble. What do you guys think is in there? I will open it in 3, 2, 1. Just marble. This stuff weighs a ton. Which is why it's in here by itself. You can see 16,000 there is already maxed out on the weight that's right under where the cursor is. So it's already at basically 2,500. Even if I put one more bar in there, it won't let me. Like it won't perfectly go to the 2,500 because it's heavier than that. So that's why it won't go in there. But yeah, that one's already maxed out. I do already have a little bit of spillage from the marble in this next one, which basically giving you guys a hint on that one. But you'll see what's in the next one as well. So this one here is called bars. What do you guys think is in here? Keep in mind, I said that has spillover from this. What does that look like? What does the marble look like, guys? What does it look like? What does this one look like? Okay, so what do you think is in the bars one? We're going to open it up, find out right now. It is bars. Bars of metal. We're going to throw that in there. So it's literally just the bars. I was actually going to do the one of the bars, and then I was going to do ore separate, but the ore fit in nicely with the stuff over here, the miscellaneous stuff, and it's not even really too close to being overweight. I can still throw extra stuff in here, so that's why I just left them in here. If it does get kind of overwhelming, maybe I'll use this extra spot here and throw ores in there or something like that. So that's the bars one, guys. It's literally just bars. This one here, runes. Now this one's going to be a little tricky. Keep in mind we're almost to the end here, guys. The runes one is going to be a little bit tricky. Try to think of things that have runes in them minus everything that you guys have already seen through here. Got it? Alright, let's open this bad boy up. So these are the only two things I have in here. That is because these are called rune crystals, which we can throw those in there. And then these are called flawless rune gems. And like I said, you can't do more than 2 words for the thing here, which I don't know why it does that. So I just named it runes, but that is why I did this. My original plan was also to put these in there because those are clearly runes in the stone. But it was called enchanted stone, so I didn't do it. And then I also thought about putting these in there because they look like runes. Also didn't do it because it's called prismatic stone. So, but if you got that one, let me know down in the comment section. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I forgot to do something here because these go in there. All right, these last two should be very easy for you guys. Very, very easy. No tricking. So we got stone and we got wood. What do you think is in the stone one, guys? What do you think is in the stone one? Opening it right now. You got it. It's just stone. Literally just stone. Yes, I did think about what I was just talking about, how some of these say stone in the name. Enchanted stone, prismatic stone, obsidian stone, which I'm just joking there. Precious stone. The only reason I did not do that is because we will actually end up using a lot of actual stone, and I wanted it to have its own chest. That way I know exactly where the stone is. I know how much I have. Not that I would get confused if there was other stuff in here, but I wanted to make sure that I can max this out as much as possible, because we are probably going to need more of this when building stuff than this other stuff like precious stone and stuff like that. So, and then this last one here, wood. What do you think is in there, guys? What do you think is in there? There you go. It's wood. There's wood in there. Except there is multiple ones, but if you just said wood, then obviously you got it. So we have regular wood, we have shadow wood, which is through that portal that you guys seen in one of the previous videos, and then we have our frost wood. So that is all of our chests, guys, and that's what I've been working on. This actually did take quite a long time to organize all this. It was a pain in the butt. One of the other things I want to show you guys real quick, where's that? Bars. So we have 566 of the ornate, because like I said, I have still been doing this stuff. So I just want to show you guys real quick. So if we come over here, we break this. Wait a second for it to go away. Come on. There we go. And then we break this one. So I want to show you guys that the ornate, we have to do the scaffolding underneath of it first, which is, this is a part that makes me mad. So the scaffolding alone, that big piece there, is 50 ornate, or slabs, whatever. So if we hit L2, that places it down in there, and it's trying to place another one up top. That's what that outline is. So you guys can kind of see it here. It's a little dark, but I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. And then from there, we also have to so place the actual slab over top of it, like so. Now the slab is only 25. I do like that. That is what I've been needing to do each time. So, and each one of those to make the slab takes marble and the dragon snap plant. Now I'm not going to do that throughout the entire thing. What I mean by that is, you saw how I had to replace the scaffolding and then the slab itself. On these ones, I'm only going to do the slabs. I'm not going to do the scaffolding because that is going to require a lot more work, and it's just going to be a pain in the butt. But I do want to make sure that I can see the scaffolding, this stuff, from the outside. So as long as I can see the scaffolding from the outside, I'll be happy. But the ones that are on the inside, like back there, in there, we're just going to leave wood just to kind of save us some time. Now, don't get me wrong, if I was on a PvP server and I was worried about other players, I would make the entire thing out of ornate. But either way, it's going to take you a really long time, and you'll probably get raided way before that even happens, unless you're just saving up the material somewhere and you count out exactly how much you need for each floor piece, everything like that. Now, I'm only doing the floor out of the ordnance slab. What I'm thinking about doing, I don't know how I want to do it yet. I'm not 100% sure yet if this is what it's going to be. But I'm thinking about only doing the floor out of the ordnance. I may even replace the stairs because of what I want to do with the walls. So the walls, the doorway, and the ceiling, I'm actually planning on doing marble. Marble is completely white, which looks absolutely amazing. The ornate is definitely stronger. It is the strongest in the game, which is why I wanted to show you guys. But I'm probably going to do the walls and everything else out of this white stuff. And even those stairs look pretty cool. So, and we have tons of marble. Marble literally just needs marble. Where this stuff, I have to keep growing plants for it and everything else. And I still need a ton to do. So, but that's going to take a while. And then the thing that's going to really make me mad is once I get to these, if I break the one under the floor here, it's going to break the chest. So I'm going to have to rebuild these chests, which is why I'm regrowing all of the frostwood that's out here. I might, in fact, also turn all of these into the opulent ones just to make sure I have enough room once I do the floor pieces. But that is a long time to come from now. But that is also all that we're going to be talking about today. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to put down in there how many do you guys get right? Do you know? Were you even keeping track? Go back, do it again. But now you know the answers, so that's cheating. But I believe you guys. You know, if you lie about it, you're not really lying to me, guys. You're lying to yourselves. You don't want to lie to yourselves, do you? Nobody wants to lie to themselves. They just end up hurting themselves in the long run. Emotionally. You don't want to do that. Don't lie to yourselves, guys. Just be honest. Tell me you didn't get any of them. Alright, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. One last thing. What was it? The necklace. Where's that? Crafted. The necklace that I have here. So I told you guys I was never going to make a necklace. The only reason I have this necklace, which first of all, I made like 6 or 7 of these things trying to get a double stat on it. Still not able to yet. I was wearing the rabbit's foot. I was eating the eyeballs. I was doing all of it, but still haven't gotten one yet. And same thing with the ring that we currently have. Trying to get a double stat on that. Still don't have one of those yet. But the main reason I made the necklace there is because it gives health the same way that this one gives mana. When you go through the portal to like the Shadowlands, if that's what you want to call it, my health increases by about 1,000 points. So my health is somewhere around 1,500 over there because they give you this ridiculous buff. But the sad thing is, it doesn't give you any. Oh wow, is all of this Snapdragon? I think all of this might be Snapdragon, and that's Frostwood there. Wow, I didn't realize I did that many. I mean, of the Snapdragon, I wanted. I thought I wanted. I thought I had more of the Frostwood. Anyway, so when you go over there, you get basically 1,500 health, depending on how your character is built and things like that. And then everything over there is like 65, level 65 and higher. Now you can't fly over there, so technically I don't need this when I go over there because you can't fly. So what I did is I basically took the necklace with me. I put it on so that I'm constantly gaining health over there while also gaining mana. Mainly because, like I said, when you get the 1,500 health, it doesn't give you max health. Like, it doesn't heal you. So basically the 4,175 that you guys currently see with my character, that is what I have over there, and it slowly ticks up when you don't have a healing item on. So that's why I went ahead and made the necklace. So as you guys can see here, I did learn all of the necklaces here. And the only reason that we did the crit one, if you guys remember, is for the rabbit's foot. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Like I said, I don't want the video to be too long. I think it's already too long, but thank you for joining me. Hopefully you guys had fun with this one. Let me know once again, like I said, what you guys had in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.